Call of Duty is keeping a secret from us in terms of Vanguard Zombies. There is a lot that Call of Duty is not telling us about Vanguard Zombies. From the constant delays to every single time you load to the map doing the exact same objectives over and over, what is the real reason that Call of Duty has done this to Vanguard Zombies? There are a couple reasons for why the game overall is the way that it is, and then there are a few reasons as to why the game is being delayed right now, and we are not getting any sort of content at the moment. First, we have to start with the obvious, and this one has been pretty well talked about. During the lifecycle of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies, Treyarch had to jump in and help Sledgehammer on Vanguard Zombies. Obviously, there's been a lot talked about the different development times they've had between the two games, and basically just how they didn't have time to make any kind of decent map or mode for this game. The overall feel of Vanguard Zombies, I would assume, is directly attributed to that. Also, the fact that Vanguard was probably originally just going to be made by Sledgehammer, but when Sledgehammer realized that they were Sledgehammer and aren't good at making zombies games, then Treyarch had to step in and help and basically work with what Sledgehammer had already done. Treyarch didn't have time to jump in and build a whole new system, and so they just went with what Sledgehammer already had, which basically gave us whatever Vanguard Zombies is. Because of this, we were missing the pause feature, the ray gun at the beginning, the game was incredibly buggy, and the Easter egg didn't drop until almost 2 months into the game, and even then it wasn't much of an Easter egg. All that is done and well, but the biggest thing is that we can't continue to protect Treyarch and be Treyarch shills just because they didn't have time to work on this game. At this point, they've had plenty of time to right some of the wrongs that they've made with Vanguard Zombies. One of the biggest problems they've had with Vanguard Zombies is that the Treyarch team is split into two separate teams. They have the team that's been working on Cold War and is now working on Call of Duty Zombies 2024, and then they had basically a B team working on Vanguard because it wasn't their game, it wasn't their job to make this game good until it kind of was their job to make the game good. A lot of the main folks that worked on Black Ops Cold War Zombies have not been working on Vanguard Zombies, or at least until Call of Duty 2023 got delayed to 2024. Now it's very, very possible that instead of continuing to just work on Call of Duty 2024, Treyarch has more of its team over working on Vanguard, trying to make that game better than what it already is. And then with no Call of Duty in 2023, there's a very, very real possibility that either Vanguard or Cold War receives more content over the next couple of years. Meaning that for the rest of 2022 and a lot of 2023, we should hopefully be getting Zombies content from one of these two games, and basically bridging the gap between this game and the new Call of Duty 2024 Zombies. Then there was the Activision buyout. Obviously, everything that's been going on over at Call of Duty, with the different scandals from Bobby Kotick and every one of the like of people inside of Activision, it's all been an absolute cluster. And then on top of all of this, you add Microsoft buying out Activision and basically bringing them under the Microsoft umbrella. Now, while of course this hasn't officially gone through yet, I'm sure that this threw a big monkey wrench into a bunch of the plans that Activision had for the future of Call of Duty Zombies. While ideally this shouldn't impact immediate kinds of modes that we have in this game, for the future of the game it'll have gigantic ramification. And then there was the secret lengthening of Season 2, making it from 30 days just a few weeks ago to now a 52-day cycle until we get Season 3, meaning that we have to wait even longer for new content. And although Call of Duty and Treyarch came out and said they're going to be a lot more vocal and help bridge the gap between what we know right now and what Call of Duty knows right now, and basically just be more transparent, giving us more information, all of a sudden we're back in this radio silent sort of mode that we're dealing with, and we haven't gotten anything new since Terra Maldicta dropped. We do know that we were supposed to be getting WMD inside of Cold War, but I think due to the tragedy that is happening in Ukraine right now between Ukraine and Russia, I think that WMD was probably delayed because of that, not so much because it was buggy. WMD is obviously set inside of Russia, so I'm assuming that that kind of played a role in basically backing everything up until we get a little more clarity on what's going on in that situation. Up to this point, we haven't heard anything about Season 2 Reloaded, anything else coming to Cold War Zombies, anything else coming to Vanguard Zombies, not a peep out of Call of Duty, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, or the like. And I'm sure with Vanguard already disappointing, it is slowly driving the devs down a rabbit hole of constantly trying to pull this game out of the abyss that it's already in, and them then dealing with all the other outside factors such as the war in Ukraine, the Activision buyout, sexual assault scandals, as well as just the short development time they have for this game in the first place. So honestly, what Call of Duty isn't telling us is basically that all of these things are acting together in conjunction to make this game even harder for them to produce, and they know they're failing. They know they're doing a terrible job, but they just don't want to admit it, and they don't want to admit that there are just some things in this game that they are not doing correctly. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think this is why Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies is failing? I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Big shout out to all the channel members over on the channel, and an extra special shout out to all of the Zombie Richtofen members, starting off with my guy, Ben the Bulldozer, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tis Brandon, ZR.